Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about a brand new bait from Great Lakes Finesse. My top 3 ways that I rig this bait. I hope you like it. All right, so Great Lakes Finesse has been a part of my arsenal now for 3 years-ish. A lot of great products, and the company is always working to bring new baits to us in a neutral, buoyant formula that will help us catch more fish on the tournament trail. And this may be one of my favorite baits from them to date, and it's one that I'm going to use a lot. And it's not only a bait that's going to get you limit fish, it's also going to catch big fish, and I'm excited about it. But I'm going to show you this bait today. This is the 2.75 Dropkick Shad swim bait from Great Lakes Finesse. And the way that when I first saw this bait, I'm like, okay, it's a swim bait. But it's not only a swim bait, but it's a bait that now you can take it and you can utilize it in so many different ways with the color options that we have, that it just makes it like, man, it makes it to one of those baits that you have to have in your boat all the time. I'm going to show you the top 3 ways that I use this bait, and these aren't the only 3 ways that you can use it. You can use it as swim jig trailers, as vibrating jig trailers, spinner bait trailers, things like that. But these 3 techniques I think are going to be the most effective. The first and foremost, the number 1 is the ball head jig swim bait style. It's a very, very good finesse swim bait. And what I really like about this swim bait is the way that the tail has so much action without even moving the bait. You can see that tail right there. I'm holding it dead still, and it's just wiggling like it can't sit still. And what that does is it makes it to where when you're throwing a ball head jig, you don't have to turn the handle barely at all to get that thing to really kick and do what it's supposed to do in the water. And with the natural shad colors and things that we have in this bait, it's something that I'm going to have tied on every single day that I go fishing now. With the way we utilize our forward sonar and our active target too, it's going to be a deadly little bait. The second way that I use this, and I think is probably overlooked a lot, is the underspin. This is the sneaky underspin head from Great Lakes Finesse. And what I do differently on this one is I'm picky when it comes to the way that I rig my swim baits. So you'll see I've got just a natural shad color on the natural silver head, but I take the eyes off the swim bait because the underspin has eyes on it. I don't want 2 sets of eyes. I've never seen a shad with 4 eyes. And is that just a personal thing? Yes, I'm just picky about that. Does it matter? Absolutely not, but in my head it makes a difference. So you can throw the underspin setup on a spinning rod. We make really light ones, 8 3/16, and you can go up all the way up to a 5/16 and a 3/8, and throw this on a bait caster if you really want to get those longer casts, or if you're fishing really deep and you want to really finesse this down, you can put it on a spinning rod with super light line. But another very, very good technique that I feel like is overlooked a lot, especially in clear water, is the underspin setup. Now, this last one I'm going to show you is probably more geared towards schooling fish or smallmouth or spotted bass even, but it's a technique that I use a lot and I've put into my arsenal most days when throwing swim baits, and that's the drop shot rig. And you'll see I've got this rigged up on just a nose hook. I prefer the nose hook mainly because I feel like it gives the swim bait more action. And again, remember, this specific drop shad swim bait is neutral buoyant plastic. So it's going to sit very neutral in the water. So when you're dragging this on a drop shot, it's going to just sit back there and do its thing and kick around. Very little movement with the rod gets a lot of action out of this bait. And you'll see it's a good green pumpkin goby color. It's got purple and gold flake in it. In my opinion, if you're fishing for smallmouth, this is going to be a deadly little combo. If you're fishing for spots or largemouth and you're trying to fish around structure, brush, bridge pilings, things like that with the drop shot, you can go with a more natural shad colors just like this one. This one is called Crush Shad. It's probably one of the best colors for clear water. It's just a very natural looking shad color. You can also put that on a drop shot. But I rigged up the green because I feel like for smallmouth and things like that, this one right here is the one that I'm going to go with. But 3 techniques: ball head jig, underspin, and lastly, the drop shot. This bait is so versatile that I promise you it's going to be one that you're going to want to add to your arsenal. And Great Lakes Finesse is always raising the bar with their neutral buoyancy and with their new shapes and styles coming out. We've got a lot more coming from Great Lakes Finesse, and I can't wait to show you more.